My name is Roberta.
Okay, where were you originally born?
Chester, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Okay,
And moved to
nice.
Wildwood, New Jersey after that.
All right. So
Okay.
how do you end up in Florida?
My parents came down here, and my parents came down here to take care of my dad's brother who got sick, and then they decided to stay. And my mom got lonely. It was just her and my dad down here. My mom got lonely, so I came down here. Yeah, I need to get out of New Jersey, and just came down and helped my parents out. Good way. That's it.
How long have you been on the streets?
2 years.
Okay. How did that journey start to end up on the streets?
Well, I had a condo over here in Bayshore on the Lake. My parents had a condo, and it's 55 and over. And I've been there since 2002, and I took care of my parents. My mother died in 2009, brain cancer.
You can take a break if you have to. I know take a break if you have to, honey. I know it's not
Okay.
easy.
I miss my parents.
I'm sorry. What was your mom's name?
Claire.
Claire. How old was she when she passed?
75.
75.
My dad was 82.
What were some of your favorite memories growing up?
We lived in Pennsylvania, just everything. You know, I came from a good family. You know, it was like Norman Rockwell's pictures. You know, I had a good family. You know, my mom stayed at home, my dad worked. We all had dinner at 5 o'clock. It's nothing like it is today. So I enjoyed my whole childhood. I enjoyed everything. Adulthood sucks.
In the time you've been on the streets, what's the nicest thing somebody's ever done for you?
Oh wow, it was raining really hard. It just started raining. I was at Winn-Dixie, and I was waiting for the bus, and it didn't have a shelter on it, and it started pouring down rain, and I didn't have anything, and a man pulled over in a pickup truck and gave me a ride home.
Okay.
That was it. He took me out of the rain. And,
How often do people help you out here? Like, give you a water or a few bucks? Like, how often do people help you?
not that often, but I mean, people do help, don't get me wrong, but not often. And I'll tell you what, it's always the Spanish people that help. I've never got help from a white person, a black person. It's always the Spanish people. I mean, I think they're wonderful.
I've heard that from everybody out here.
Yeah, they're the only ones that will help you out here. They don't know you. I was walking through the parking lot over by Burlington, and I was going to the dollar store, and two ladies just popped up out of nowhere right before Christmas and asked me if I was hungry, and I said yeah. And they just got a hot rotisserie chicken, and they gave me that. They gave me some water, and they gave me $20. Just I didn't ask for it or nothing like that.
So have they got you hooked on Spanish food already?
No.
No.
I can't eat that. It's too spicy for me.
Yeah. Because I know like a lot of the, like in Onico, there's a lot of like Spanish businesses, and at the end of the day, whatever they don't sell, they give it to the people up front,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
I mean, I don't know, like, I guess they got ran out of Onico, but like when they were there in Onico, there was a huge spot. I was just hanging out like we are now, and I saw this lady pull up in an SUV, Puerto Rican restaurant, and she had all the leftover stuff for the day when they closed. She brought it all to the homeless people.
See, that's nice. Just a lot, like Walmart and stuff, and they have us. I used to work there years ago, and they used to throw out so much stuff instead of donating it, to homeless shelters or anything like that. But they asked them why they didn't, and they said they were afraid that if somebody got sick, that they would get sued. But yeah, Wawa and Panera and them guys, they do it, so you know what I mean? I don't go to any of those places around here, like the One Stop or the food places and all that. I don't go to any of that stuff, I don't know.
What's the hardest part about you being out here?
I'm in a wheelchair. Yeah, it's hard.
So you have limited mobility.
Yeah, I have multiple sclerosis.
Okay.
I was diagnosed in 2000, it was June 28, 2008.
So like all you probably live on is a disability, probably.
Yes, I was in like a disability.
Do you ever feel like that makes you a target on the streets because people are so vicious out here?
You know what? No. I mean,
No?
the people around here, I mean, sure, they'll look at me like that, but the people around here, stay in my little square radius, but people out here, they know me, they don't bother me. Quite frankly, they think I'm I really am. That's the way I have to be out here.
Because I've seen a lot of like LA people out here, like they get a little bit and then all the other people start to like prey on them and wait for the first of the month to be around them type stuff.
I'm grateful that doesn't happen to me. I mean, like I said, the people around here, they know me and they don't bother me. And I don't go down like 14th Street where all the and all that stuff goes on over here. I stay in my little area, and like I said, people around here know me, and they don't bother with me, and
Okay.
I don't feel like a target. You know, it's just, I'm, I'm especially not a victim, so I mean, if someone wants to try me, feel
They'll
more than
find out.
happy
They'll
to.
find out.
Please, I want to see what I know, really.
So you
Genuinely.
consider yourself kind of part of like a street family almost?
No.
No?
I don't hang out with anyone out here.
You're by yourself.
I stay to myself.
Smart.
I mean, I know people, talk to them, associate with them, but no, I stay to myself.
That's very smart.
Yeah, I don't hang out with anyone because these people out here, you don't know, yeah, we all come from different backgrounds and stuff, and I know who I am and I know what I'm about. These people will tell you one thing, but their actions show another.
What happened to me is it's kind of a crazy story. If I told you, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I got hurt in an elevator. They did a surgery. The surgery left me messed up. Then the lawyers walked away.
Oh, really?
Left me indebted.
Yeah.
I got so close to being homeless. And then one day I was coming down like Highway 70, which is 53rd. And my back was hurting, but I'm in my car with my air conditioner, and I see somebody in a wheelchair on the side of the road. And I thought, could you imagine how hard it would be to be that person in a wheelchair on the side of the road, no place to bathe, not able to walk, not able to work. And it just opened my mind to having more compassion to people in that situation, because I mean, I had already interviewed homeless people in the past, but it wasn't a big part of what I did. But after I saw myself in a walker for 6 months, and then I started to think, what if I was in a walker, but I was homeless? And I saw my finances go to crap. And I realized that I could become homeless one day, disabled. Thankfully, it's been a year. I'm still in constant pain, but at least I'm able to walk.
Yeah, be grateful for that.
So that opened up my eyes to understanding and try to know the hardships of people that are out here like you.
Yeah, so I came out here, became homeless, like I said, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. My mother passed away in 2009. It was just me and my dad. And then my dad is crazy. Just one day I woke up and I saw my dad sitting on the couch, and I thought he had put his shorts on backwards. But when he stood up, I realized he had put his t-shirt on like a pair of shorts. So I thought he had a stroke. So my neighbors took us to the emergency room, and 6 hours later, they told me he had a tumor in his frontal lobe. 2 hours later, he was talking gibberish. 20 days later, he was gone. And we lived in a 55-and-over community, so as soon as my dad died, they hired lawyers to get me out. And I didn't know they hired lawyers or anything like that to get me out, but they did. And I had talked to some ex-board members, because it's a HOA, and I talked to some previous homeowners, talked to some the board members, and they told me, oh no, that I was grandfathered in, and I'll be able to stay there and everything like that. And well, that wasn't the case, because a year later, they put me out. They had to sell my condo, they took most of the money, I had nowhere to go, so I went into a hotel, and the money they got from the condo didn't last long at all. And most of these places down here to rent, they all had to go through a real estate agent. You got to fill out applications. It goes for like $35 to $150 per application. You don't get that money back, and then you have to prove that you can make like 3 times the rent money in a month.
Impossible.
And I get a disability check, so
It's impossible.
Yes, I don't know how anybody can live. No one can live $1,000 a month, especially in here.
Yeah, like my apartment when I moved in, it was like $2,000 a month. They wanted me to make $6,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money even for a young person.
Sure, it's all right. And when, like I said, then I stayed at a hotel, and then while I was trying to find an apartment, I couldn't find one. The money ran out, and here I am on the street.
When you were younger, what were some of the occupations you did, like jobs you've had over the years?
Like in the stuff, like I had moved to Wildwood, New Jersey, and in the summertime, everybody worked at a hotel, you clean hotels, and then in the wintertime you collected unemployment, because in the wintertime they actually shut the street lights off, the traffic lights off in the town. And then in the wintertime, population like 5,000. It's a beach community, so
yeah, it's very seasonal.
I did that, and then I was married for and in the beginning I was married, and my husband worked, he was a plumber, and I stayed home. And that's the way I grew up with. My mom stayed home and my dad worked. And then that was what I did in the summertime. And then I moved down here and I worked for Walmart in the accounting department. And then I got sick. And then my parents died and I ended up on the street.
What makes you happy every day?
The cats that are around here.
The cats?
Yeah, it's a little black cat. Yeah, this lady used to feed him. She's the trap and release program, and this cat. I just asked her one day. Every day he would be at the same spot at the same time around 7 in the morning. So I knew what time it was when I saw that cat. So it was 7 o'clock. It's a black cat. And one day I just asked her what the cat's name was, and she said Booster. And Booster is someone who steals for profit. So he boosted my heart. So now I feed him every day. Him and there's a bunch of cats here by Lou's, and I feed those too. I just go around and see the cat makes me happy. He's like a dog. I call him and he comes running around the corner like a dog. I mean, he's a great cat. I've always loved animals, and this cat makes me happy.
Okay.
And like every night when I come back from wherever I've been, I'll come down this driveway and he'll hear my wheelchair. And he'll come running wherever he's at. He knows that I'm home. It's like a little dog greeting me.
What would you say to somebody out there about homelessness? Like, what would you want people to know about people in your situation?
I'll tell you what, that not everybody on the street is drunk, and we didn't get here. We're not here because we like it. It's just like I said, it's easy to get here. It's hard to get out off the streets because there's not a lot of help out here. And like I said, I became homeless because I wasn't 55. So I mean, shit happens out here. So that's what happened. I'm doing an interview, buddy.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It's been nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you.
How about we run to the store and get you something to drink?
Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
that. Thank you.